This video is not going to be as gloomy as you think, but this is something that people want to know. There are over 1.2 million people searching the word dropshipping each month. That means over 1 million people are looking to get out of the rat race. They're looking to get out of their job. They're looking to start an online business, right? That's what dropshipping is. You should want to get out of the rat race. You should want to get out of your job, even if it's not a rat race. Maybe it doesn't feel like that, but maybe you want a second stream of income so you actually enjoy life. Like, you can take a vacation, you can go places, you can travel with your laptop and just live and experience a fulfilled life. And I'm assuming that's many of you. But the dark truth about dropshipping is not everybody is going to make it work. All I can do is talk from experience. I've done over 8 figures in sales in e-commerce in the last 4 years alone. I started off as a pretty broke college student, not really knowing where I was going to go after school. And you don't know if you're going to make it work, then please watch to the end of the video, hit subscribe, hit like, and stick around, because I'm going to show you exactly what I would want to know as a beginner before I had done hundreds of thousands of dollars each month. I would want to have known these things. So besides the obvious tips, this is not going to be for everybody. If you are already getting nervous by me telling you it's hard, then this isn't for you. Because if you're not ready 100% to commit to business, walk away. You are gonna save yourself so much more money, time, effort. I'm telling you to quit now. Why am I saying that? Because if you are not 100% committed, you're not gonna go anywhere. Seriously, you're gonna quit right before you're gonna start figuring things out that are gonna make you successful. So instead of saving yourself a lot of turmoil, quit now. Now, for the people who stuck around, this is probably you. This video is for you. If you stuck around after my little rant, you are the one that this was made for, because you can survive the dark truths that most people are not going to make it in this game. Now, even if you succeed, you will probably fail. I know, you're probably like, what? But yes, you will have to fail a couple of products, a couple of stores, a couple of ad accounts. Multiple things are gonna have to go wrong before things click for you, and then they finally go right. Now, this is so common in any book you read on entrepreneurship, in any success story. Seriously, read up on Kobe, LeBron, all of these people will talk about their failures before their huge success, right? Before they won championships, they had so many failures, so many missed shots, so many missed opportunities, but they took them. That was most important. That was what they always took away from it. They took those shots and they didn't shy away. They embraced the failure because they knew that success was coming. Eventually, if they tried long enough, they were gonna find success. And that is how you have to look at this, right? If you wanna be great 100% in any e-commerce realm, business realm, that is what is gonna naturally be asked of you. Failing initially to succeed eventually. There are 3 tiers I want to talk about the dropshipping. Now, the first and the one that has the most confusion about it is the money grab. Most of us are here for the money grab. Now, that is not the only thing you have to be here for, but why? Why are most people here for the money grab? Because that's what they get into dropshipping. They want to make a quick buck, right? The money grab is the shortest route to success, and it's also the shortest route to failure, which is okay. I think this is where, testing a bunch of products comes in, right? Sometimes when you're just pumping out product videos and you're just testing nonstop, right? You're going on TikTok and you're scrolling for hours to find a good product to test. You're making organic videos. You're paying influencers or UGC creators to make these videos for you. Endlessly finding products that you're going to try to test for a couple of weeks, squeeze out as much money as you can from it, from the videos that succeeded or the ads that succeeded, and then moving on to something hopefully better. That is the money grab. The money grab is an endless loop of constantly looking for products, never building anything sustainable, but you could quickly make 30, 40, 50K in a quarter just by finding great products with the holidays that go into that seasonality, take advantage of trends, things like this. Now, what happens when you do this? You run into payment processing issues because the customer service might be lacking, right? When you're drop shipping from China, potentially. You run into the delivery issues because they're also shipping from China. Maybe you run into some supplier issues. They're not replacing broken stuff. They're not replacing missing stuff that's not showing up to your customers. These are all real issues that happen with the money grab. This is when you don't really focus on your infrastructure, but you're looking for quick money. It's maybe not the best business practice, so that business may not last a while. It's a money grab. But there are some perks to this too. It's quick money. You know, you can make some quick money once the holiday is live and it has a lot of keyword volume. People are searching this like crazy. You know, people are seeing it pop up on their For You pages like crazy. I've had some experience with this recently. We had a product that killed it from October to December. I've talked about this in my other videos when I talk about the Google ads we've been running on it. Also the TikTok ads, the Facebook ads as well. But this is the beautiful part about it. I did it on the side with my other businesses running just to have an extra source of income, to have YouTube content, to be able to talk about it, to teach about it. Now, when I open this new Discord coming up, you guys gotta check it out in the description. Get ready to join it. Get ready to have some serious value poured on live calls, live webinars, Q&As, like-minded people to talk about this stuff. This is gonna be amazing. But let's move on to the second tier, which was brand selling. Because if you're in it for the money grab, odds are you're constantly researching videos. I think you should check out my other Google videos. I seriously teach you how to start targeting keywords for certain products that you could test, you know, pretty much at will on a general store, and then hopefully move it into the next tier, which is brand selling, right? Let's say you have a product that worked for you. It's working for you for a year, with some quarters being crazy good, some quarters being but there is consistent profit. So now you can potentially sell this brand and make your exit, right? There are two phases to this. You can sell your own brand and hopefully, you know, make a quick chunk of change. You sell it to somebody who's an investor looking to expand on products that are already working for people. And you already fought a little bit to create some notoriety around this website. You have a brand, you have a product that people are constantly coming back to with retargeting ads. And now you've created somewhat of a brand presence in the marketplace. This is amazing. This is a good idea to do. You move from the first phase, the money grab, to building something that is sellable. You can go on to websites that sell these assets. You can find a broker that sells this stuff. Perfect. Now the second leg of this is selling brands that already exist. Brands like high ticket brands, like things like grills, things like pool heaters, things like kayaks, canoes, bikes, basketball hoops, right? High ticket products that I always talk about, I love to sell. You can go on, sell these products, and then eventually again, sell your brand that resells brands. Two phases to this. If you want to know more about this, check out my other videos, but I talk about this all the time. Most of my sales, my over 12 million in e-commerce sales, come from high ticket products people need all the time, right? I'm sitting in an office, I have an office desk, I have an office chair. These are products over $100, $200, $300, upwards of $3,000, right? When you talk about things like appliances, when you talk about things like people fit in their homes, things like their hobbies, these things are brand selling, right? This is the second tier of dropshipping. This is probably my favorite. This is like exactly where I love to be. I've sold a couple brands, and then I've also resold over 70 United States brands. And this was amazing because now I have assets, right? I have my own brand that resells brands, kind of like Home Depot on a smaller scale. And the amazing part about that is I could go on and I could sell these stores, I could leave them everlasting, constantly recycling products that fit into my niches, and then I could resell these brands or eventually sell my own. Now the third tier to dropshipping is going to be brand building. Now this is probably my second favorite behind the money grab. Although I did take part in the money grab, it's my least favorite. The brand selling is my favorite because we can make quick exits, build our capital, invest, do other things, great things with this. But the third is brand building, which I honestly recommend to everybody. I think this is the second best one. I think if you never wanted to sell your brand, you could build it upwards like Scrub Daddy, like Fashion Nova. These brands are not that old. These brands are only 5-10 years old, but they built hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. Now, yes, it will take 5 to 10 years to reach 100 million, but to reach 1 million is not as hard as you think. With good suppliers, with good contacts, with a good product, with good marketing, you can seriously build a brand. Building a brand that people could trust, something that people could get high quality products from consistently, and they know who you are and they love you, and that's why they recommend you to other people and they keep coming back for more. When they see your retargeting ads, they go and they buy more things from you. Now, as a beginner, it may seem intimidating. How can I recreate this stuff? But that is why you have to pick a tier. You have to figure out, what is it worth it to you? Because when you brand build, you can eventually get to brand sell. No matter what level you're at, you can brand sell. If you're at Fashion Nova level, if you're at Scrub Daddy level, there is a price to sell your brand, but you have to get through the brand building phase. You have to seriously hone in, create a nice website, gorgeous website. You have to constantly reinvent what it means to be that homey brand, right? When somebody goes to a website like Amazon, they know exactly what it feels like. They want to feel comfortable in, imagine like a studio, like an office, right? Like a storefront. They want to feel comfortable there. So that is what this brand building is. Now, some final tips is, and really be smart about this, guys. If you're made it to this point in the video, you know exactly what you want out of this business, out of this life. So figure it out. Be smart. We're gonna figure it out this way. And this way is calculating our costs. What is it gonna cost me if I'm gonna be ordering my products in bulk? What is it gonna cost me if I don't? And how much is it going to cost to ship from a certain supplier, whether it's in China or whatever? How much is it going to cost if I do ship from China and people want refunds? These are hard decisions you have to make, unfortunately, when you drop ship. But this is the dark truth. The dark truth is it's not so easy to do the money grab anymore. Because Amazon has 1 to 2 day shipping time, people are accustomed to getting their products within a week. So that's what people are adapting to. Even when they drop ship, they're at least shipping from a warehouse in the United States. But it is a risk you run. Even for myself, I thoroughly test. I make sure I can sell profitably before I bulk order any products to the warehouses that I use. Once you know what failure feels like, determination chases success. If you are determined to succeed, you'll figure out what's best for you. That is part of the dark truth that nobody is going to be able to tell you. No matter how many of these videos you watch, there is no secret sauce. There is no Krabby Patty formula here. Krabby Patty formula is in your brain somewhere deep down. The problem is you can only uncover it by testing so many things, right? That creativity is deep down in the back of your brain, untapped. The bottom line is, without getting work done, you will never learn anything. You will learn some tips from YouTube, but once you get your hands dirty is when you really learn, is when you really run into those roadblocks. And then you can actually challenge yourself to become the absolute best version of yourself. So with that, guys, of course, Professor X is out. Stay safe, healthy, blessed. Until next time.